Hi everyone, this is Mehul Mehta and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I really want to share my story of why I left India to pursue my master's in quant finance from United States. So this goes back in 2019. So even back further. So what happened was, okay, so let me give you a brief. So I did my electronics engineering from VIT University Vellore, and in my last semester. I got an internship at PwC in the risk and regulatory department. So while 6 months there, I did my internship, and then I was converted to a full time employee. So when I started at PwC, my manager told that you will be promoted to a senior associate role if I work hard. So I joined there as an associate. So initially I joined there as an intern, and then I was converted to a full time employee, so I was given a title of associate. Okay, and then my manager promised that he'll give me a senior associate position if I work really hard for 2 years. I would say I worked so hard, almost like 2 years. I was working like days and nights, and till like at night 1 p.m. Sorry, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I was working like crazy at PwC. So what happened was, eventually after 2 years, I saw like my manager comes in, and so I said, okay, I worked really hard almost the last 2 years, and this time I really want promotion. And he says that, like, the company is not doing well. And I was so disheartened, of course, because I felt like all these 2 years went into waste because I was not promoted. So so I was still fine. I understand, if the company is not doing the good, how can they promote you? I was okay. I was like, fine, of course. Maybe a week or two I felt bad, but then I was fine. But then later on, I got to know that a colleague of mine was also promoted, to senior associate position. And that too, like, he did not work as much as I was working. Of course, working hours is no criteria, but I knew that I was putting in more effort and more hours. So that's where I realized there's a lot of politics in Indian offices, because this guy was close to the manager. So even though he did not work that hard, he was still promoted to a senior associate role. So that's why I realized, I mean, if this is the kind of environment I really do not want to work into. Because even if I work for, let's say, next 2 years, I don't play politics. I don't like it either. So, and if you are in India, right, you'll have to play politics. If you don't play, you're left behind. That is something that I realized really soon while working in India. And that's why I realized, okay, I don't want to waste any single moment here in this company. So that's why I decided to plan my masters, because I knew like quant finance is something that is growing. So I decided to pursue my master's in quant finance from USA, build my SOP, LOR resume, and build my whole application. Wrote scholarship letters, and just filed an application to like 10 universities, got acceptance into five, rejection from five, and then rejection from five, and then chose NCSU as my master's college, right? So then came here, I've been working here from so long. One thing, lot of people ask me that politics is everywhere around the geography. You will find politics everywhere, and that is kind of true. Politics is everywhere, but what the good part of being in USA is, they really award you, or they really reward you based on the skill set and knowledge you bring in on the table. So I was promoted to a manager position with just like 4 to 4.5 years of working experience. I can never imagine that in India. In India, the hardcore criteria is to have like 5 to 7 years of work ex, and then only they'll promote you to a manager position. So that is where I felt like, I mean, if you're someone who have faced something like this, a lot of politics, and you are someone who cannot play that game, I would say, I mean, come in a better I mean, that's why I came to US. And that's why, like, you can also think of going into any abroad countries, not necessarily US, but there are so many countries out there which have good work life balance. They have good work ethics. Yeah, I mean, I remember my manager messaging me at 10 p.m. Hey, what's the report? Have you completed the report? And that too on a Saturday night, Sunday night. So many times I've worked so many nights on Saturdays and Sundays. There's no life in India. If you're working, or if you are pursuing a job in India, you are just a slave, I would say. But that is not the same in US. I mean, here they really prioritize on your health, on your family. I mean Americans give so much importance to their family. This is one thing which I feel all of us should learn, really learn. So, but again, I don't blame them. Of course, India is a developing country. We still need to work a lot. But I feel like people, I mean, the managers and above, they don't think, they just think like you are a slave and they just treat you like one. So I would say like if you are planning to pursue masters in quant finance in any countries, you know, US, UK, Canada, Singapore, any countries, you can reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you in the application processes, building resumes, SOP, LORs, and you know. But point I'm trying to say is, I left India not because I have some something against the country. I really love India. I love the people. I love the food. It's just about the people in the office. You know, I mean, I don't like the working culture in India. That's where I left India. But again, I feel like US has given me a lot. It has given me, you know, I would say a good amount of knowledge, working experience, exposure. Whatever I thought of, I got everything, you know. So I would say definitely if you're someone who's in the dilemma whether to come to US or any abroad countries, I'm sure that you will, of course there are a lot of struggles, but definitely it is totally worth it. So I wish you all the best, and you know, just thought of sharing my stories. So all right, I wish you all the best, and let me know if you need any help. Thank you.